Dave from DNA Reptilia. This video is a talking head video about VERO and some of the thoughts that I have about it if the reptile community should ditch Instagram and Facebook and jump on the latest and greatest, or if we should be cautious. Here's a couple of my thoughts on the matter. Let's see, is it right for the reptile hobby? Let's find out. Once again, this is Dave from DNA Reptilia, and we're going to talk about VERO a little bit today. A lot of people in the some people in the reptile hobby are actually starting to flock over to VERO from Instagram, but I was one of them. But I only did the photography side. I only did Dave Visser's photography. That's the only thing I jumped over. More of the fine art photos. Because I'm kind of leery about moving DNA Reptilia over to there compared to Instagram. My biggest worry is the audience. Is the audience going to be there in VERO compared to Instagram? I know VERO is at least 4 years old. It's ran by a guy in the Middle East. You can Google it, it comes up. He had issues in the past, over the past 4 years. People change, the app has not. At first, they were saying the first 1 million people to sign up, to download, we're going to have free for life access. Well, they surpassed the 1 million mark a couple years ago, and it's still free. Granted, yes, VERO doesn't have any ads. Yes, VERO is in chronological order, but is that a good thing that it's chronological order? When you're following someone, you see their photos, when they post them. When you shut down the app and you open it back up, it shows you the last photo that you saw. Then you gotta scroll again to see anything else that anyone that you follow have posted. And then you're done. Unless you want to continuously search for new potential clients or other friends within the reptile community, or variety of other things. And that's where some other things are. If you want to be family-friendly content, VERO can also not be that. So we got to be careful, with our children getting on the VERO, because I think you got to be 13 in order to sign up. There's a lot of things on here that a 13-year-old should not be seeing, and that they can search for. Granted, yes, there's no ads pushing that stuff, but it is searchable. What Instagram does with their ads is they're trying to feed you stuff that you actually want to possibly see and possibly connect with, instead of having to search for it. I kind of like that, because there is obviously an abundantly more people on Instagram compared to VERO. So that means there's way more people to possibly engage with, or engage with you, so that they can become potential customers in the long term. They can contact you without having to follow you. They can send you messages and stuff like that. With VERO, I think you gotta actually follow someone in order to send them any types of messages or connect with them. Granted, a lot of people are saying that VERO is photography based. It's actually not. Granted, photography and video is one of your first options that you can choose from on the list for when you want to post. But in order to get discovered, they push on the homepage, on the discovery page, they do more videos or whatnot. Because you can post videos just like on Instagram. Good thing about VERO is you can post links. So if you have a new YouTube video, you can post that link up right away. You can post links to your Morph Market page. You don't have to have 10,000 followers like Instagram. There's some positives, but the biggest negative is the amount of people that are on VERO are not enough yet. Granted, yes, other reptile breeders are going on here, but not all of your sales will be to other breeders. There's there's probably a good fair amount of them that will be to your breeders, but your bread and butter will probably be the random people that are looking for a snake that don't know where local reptile shows are, so they want to discover you and follow you. More people are on Facebook and Instagram, so sometimes you have to deal with the negatives in order to get to the positives. If you follow all the rules, there shouldn't be any issues with Instagram or Facebook. I know they don't allow you to sell on air, but that's what Morph Market is for. If you say you updated your Morph Market, great. If you say new items are for sale on Morph Market, that's where it's going to get you in a little bit of trouble, because you're putting the keywords that their algorithms are looking for to help remove sales posts off of these two platforms, Instagram and Facebook. Just get your free Morph Market account, put up a couple animals, and say your Morph Market was updated. If you sell just one animal, you should be able to pay for a whole year's worth of the basic plan for Morph Market. You could put up to like $7,000 worth of animals on Morph Market just by selling one. Now, if you have higher end animals, you should be able to afford a larger tier for Morph Market so you can sell more of your higher end animals. But anyways, Morph Market is where the sale should be sold. Watch what your keywords are on Instagram and Facebook. And VERO, something to dabble with, but don't abandon, I would say don't abandon the Facebook and Instagram, because that's where the majority of people are currently right now that are potential customers. Just be careful and follow the rules. See you next time.